everyone, so welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a kind of date night makeup look. It's really for any time that you want, but it would be a good one for date night. We have some glowy skin going on and we have some shimmer going on. It's just really pretty look, kind of simple for a nice date night, out to dinner, whatever you want, wherever you want, girl. You can wear this to school if you want. I used to wear looks like this to high school all the time. And the pink lip just really tied it all together, I feel like. So yeah, if you want to figure out how I got this really glowy, pretty girly look, then go ahead and keep on watching and we'll see you in like 1 second looking really weird with only eyebrows on. Okay, bye. Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is our eyeballs because I don't want to get any fallout on the face like after we've already done all of our face makeup. So to get started with that, I'm going to grab my concealer, and yes, you can use the concealer. I used to be really strict about like eye priming and making sure I primed my eyes, but I've learned recently that a concealer works just as good. And all you have to do is make sure that you set it, otherwise it'll crease really bad. But yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So I'm just taking my Fit Me concealer. I use this on my face as well, but I'm going to be using it to prime my eyelids. And just taking a brush that's kind of fluffy, I'm going to blend it all out. Try to get that on the inner corner of your eye because a lot of people do have darkness right in here, and it'll cover that right up. Alright, so now that your eyelid's all primed, make sure you set it because you will regret it if you don't. So for this whole eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm literally going to use only this palette for my whole eyeshadow look. So first off, I'm taking Peaches and Cream to set the concealer, and it's just kind of a tan white shade. It's right here. Next, I'm taking this shade right here called Puree, and I'm taking a fluffy brush. This is a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to dip that in and tap off the excess a little bit. And this is just going to go right here on that outer crease area, and you really just want to focus that right out here on the outer corner. Next, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M433 brush, and it's just a little crease brush. And we're going to be taking Summer Yum. It's more of a like darker orange, and we're just going to put this right here and really press that brush in and just kind of work it right in there. You press a little bit harder. Now taking that same Luxie fluffy brush, I'm just going to take some more Puree and kind of blend it all out. We're just going to take this little Urban Decay brush. It came out of one of their palettes, but it has this flat end. And I'm taking Charmed, I'm sure. It's more of a cool tone, darker brown. And I just want to put this right here, like right on the end of my lash line, not taking it into the crease or anything. Now I'm just going to blend it out for the last time. Now I'm going to spray the other side of this Urban Decay brush, and it's kind of a flat brush, a little shader brush, and I'm just spraying it with a little mist to pick up product better. Just to kind of intensify it, I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's called Luscious, and it's like a champagne-y shimmer shade. And we're just going to put that in the inner corner and a little bit on the lid. The best way to apply these is with your fingers because that's what's going to give you the most intense application. So this is what I kind of finished with, but I'm going to actually take another darker color, and it's this purple one right here called Delectable, and I'm going to kind of make this more of a purpley look and put some purple right here on the outer corner. Blend that out. Okay, so now that I'm done with the eyes, I hope you can kind of see it better. It's just a smoky, shimmery eye, good for any occasion really, but for date night especially because it's not too much, but it's giving you a little bit of that drama that'll make your eyes kind of pop out. So next we're gonna actually start with the face, and what I like to do before anything is moisturize my face. Make sure you have a very clean canvas. The moisturizer that I use is this Clean and Clear dual action one. It's good for any skin tone. I've been using this for a few years and I really love it. So after moisturizing, I'll usually go in with like a face mist, and the one that I'm using today is this Mario Badescu one, and it's just a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and it has a scent of rose, so I just spray that all over my face. Next step is a primer, the Hangover Primer. It's by Too Faced and it's really refreshing and amazing. So I just take about that much on my finger and kind of try to spread it around my face. And just rub it in. So for date night, you really want your skin to be refreshed and glowing and feeling nice. And you also want to make sure that your makeup stays on all night, so don't skip primer. After priming, you go on to foundation. The foundation I'm using today is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. I've been using this for about a month now, and I like it. It's pretty good. The only thing that I really hate is this packaging. Look at, like, you have to twist it off and it gets all in here and all around this. And then how I will apply it is just putting about a quarter size on my hand and dotting it around my face like this. And then take my damp beauty blender and blend it all out. I work on one side of the face because I don't want the product to dry, and then I'll go in on the other side. So next I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and it's in the shade Sand. I'm just going to take this under my eyes. Clean up this eyeshadow, and what I do is just take it like so. So to finish off the face, I'm actually going to cream contour just because I want to do this before any powders or anything, because it'll look very messy if you try doing it over powder. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So for cream contouring, what I like to do for my cheekbones is find the hollows of your cheeks. So to just show you, it looks like that. What I'm using is this Maybelline Dream Brightening Creamy Concealer, and I just have it in the shade Deep. Now I'm going to take one of these like foundation type brushes. It just has a really dense but fluffy brush, or circular brush, and this is just a Real Techniques brush, and I just start to kind of buff it out in circular motions. So to blend out the nose contour, I'm just going to be using this brush, and I'm just going to use it on the bottom part, and on that little dot on the tip of my nose, I'm going to use my finger because I find that works the best for me. Now I'm going to take the beauty blender that I blended out my concealer with and kind of go over it again, clean up this a little. And guys, don't mind my hair. I just got out of the shower and I didn't want to blow dry it because I didn't want to put more heat on it than I've already been putting. So I let it just air dry. Taking my RCMA No Color Powder. Comes in this little packaging, and it has like these little holes. You can see it's a little bit messy, but I just have been putting it on like a flat surface. Dip it under the eye. Now I'm taking this little fluffy brush, actually a big fluffy brush, and this is from BH Cosmetics. This is their V2 brush, and I'm just going to kind of grab some more of that powder and put it all over my face and wipe off this powder as well and kind of spread it around. Next, I'm taking this bronzer on this big BH Cosmetics fluffy blush brush, and the bronzer I'm using is this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. So I'm just kind of bronzing up where I had that cream contour. Forehead, putting this on your forehead will just make it look a little bit smaller. So next step after bronzer is to highlight. And you want to make sure you are glowing for your boo on this date night. So what I'm going to start off with is actually a cream highlighter. This is going to be a base for your powder highlight, and it'll keep it on longer and make it look a little bit more intense. So the cream highlighter that I'm going to be using is the Sonia Kashuk highlighter. It's like a little stick highlighter, and it's in the... So I just take a little Real Techniques brush that looks like this and kind of swirl it on the top. And I take it, go in circular motions on the tops of my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to be taking this highlighting brush. This is the Morphe M501, and it's just a little fluffy tapered brush. And I'm going to be taking the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight, and this stuff's really pretty. But I'm taking a golder highlight just to tie in with the eyes, because that champagne-y color we use does have a little bit of gold shimmer. Lightly swirl it all over your cheeks. On the tip of your nose. So the next thing is blush, and yes, I do blush after highlight. That's because I want it to look a little bit more natural. When I used to do my highlighter after my blush, I would notice that it looked really unnatural, and it was just kind of a line of highlighter, which is kind of what it looks like right now. But once you do the blush and it just kind of blends in with everything, it really looks a lot better, a lot more natural. The blush that I'm taking today is actually one of my favorite drugstore blushes. It's by Wet n Wild, and it's one of these, like, just this kind of packaging, and it's the pearlescent pink one. And I really like to just get a light layer and dab off the excess, even wipe it a little, because blush can be super pigmented and it can ruin your whole look if you accidentally put too much on. So just really try to start little, and of course you can build it up. So just start with the apples of your cheeks and smile, and just kind of bring it back. Okay, so you guys are zoomed back in now because I'm going to show you what I do on my bottom lash line. I'm going to start with taking that Puree color that we took in the crease in the beginning, and just start with a little flat shader brush and go all under your eye. Taking a little bit more of a fluffy brush, I'm going to take that Summer Yum and just kind of blend everything out. Alright, so now to finish off the eyes, in the inner corners right here and right here, we're going to be taking a shimmery, the same shimmery color that we took on our lid, Luscious, out of this palette. And we're taking this little tiny brush, putting a shimmery color on the inner tear duct of your eye like this will really brighten up your eyes. So after you're done with all of your eyeshadow and your face and all of the powders that are going to be on your face, you need to set it, because setting your face is like the most important step of your makeup, because that's what's going to keep all of your products in place for as long as it can. And also what setting does is kind of it blends everything into one pretty much. So next step is to do a very, very thin liner just on the top of your lash line. Apply mascara. So the lashes that I'm going to be applying are the Goddess lashes. They look like this. They're like really flared out. You'll see, okay? I ended up using Goddess lashes by Coco Lashes, and I think they look pretty nice. Next step, I'm blurry. Okay, next step is the lips, and I'm having such a hard time like trying to decide what lip I want to do. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in Crush, one of my favorite pink matte lips. And to line my lips, I'm going to be using a ColourPop liner. I think it's, let me see. It's in Aquarius, so I'm going to line my lips and put on some lipstick, and the look will be all finished. Alright guys, well that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope I gave you a few good tips and tricks. So it was pretty simple. I wanted to do something a little more simple that anyone can really attempt to do. I really think that with the concealer, cutting the eyeshadow is the most important part, because it kind of gives a look of eyeliner that's not there, but it also makes you look really put together. Anyways, leave some comments down below. I'll make sure to comment back, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this look and what I should do in the future. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!